Alright guys, welcome back to another audio commentary from WC Replays. Let's get this paused at the 15-second mark at the 1x speed, and we can have this underway. Today's match is between me and Rare CF. This is actually a, if you remember last year, if you guys are listeners from my audios from a couple years back, once again this year practicing for WCG, just getting a few more solos in here. So I had a lot of people request to do some solo replays instead of all these team ones that I'm doing. So I hope you guys are somewhat satisfied with this one. It was a very, very close match. You'll get to see what I mean by that in a little bit. So let's just get this unpaused in 3 seconds and we can actually get this started for you guys. 3, 2, 1, unpause. So okay, versus human. Map is null wood. I really don't have to worry too much about humans on at WCG because it's all going to be undead and orc I have to go up against. Yay, Night Elf just love dealing with that. I probably am the most inexperienced versus human as opposed to all the other races, so I'm using basically some pretty old builds. This is pretty much what you think it will be. It'll be bear build, but however, with the way that this game will go, it'll be anything from it. I can guarantee it. So, Alter's just about to get out there. Same thing with the Rare. Just getting our stuff started up in the beginning. Nothing too much. My plans are try to scout as much as I can. The 2 wisps that are from my Altar and the Moonwell. This is probably the worst position on the map to do this strategy on, since you're the furthest position away from these merc camps. So that kind of makes it a little hard for me to stick with these mercs and stay consistent with them. But I do plan on using like a fast tech where I go for, you know, mainly dryads in the beginning to open it up, then followed by bears. Actually, depending on what he has in his army. I mean, if he has something like, actually, hell, just wait and see what he does. You can actually see what I mean. So he's working on an Archmage first, which is very surprising because I just finished the match, and yeah, he canceled his Archmage. So it looks like he's intent on getting a different hero, perhaps. Maybe he scouted out. Yeah, he's scouting out. He doesn't know if I'm going to be teching or not, so very weird, but okay. Looks like he's going for Naga. I can't hire mercs right now because it's during the day. Creeps will attack it, kill it. Won't be that fun. I can't hire mercs from the left camp because if I wedge it in there, I think the wisp. Yeah, I can get the wisp in there. I can get mercs from that one camp over to the right. So, yeah. Now looking at it, I didn't think I could. It's been so long since I used that one. I normally pull from the bottom. So, we got Rare CF trying to scout my base out. He sees what I get. I get Moonwells right away. Gotta love the Moonwells. Need to heal a lot. So he has a Naga Sea Witch out there. It seems that his plans are intent on towering me. So yep, there he goes. He gets his militia out there. I'm basically trying to scout around looking for his Archmage creeping or stuff like that. I really wasn't expecting this. And until I catch the corner of my eye, I see militia. So I'm thinking, crap, this really sucks. And I look at the bottom of my base, and indeed, he is towering me. So he's already getting some towers up there. I'm kind of helpless right now. I was planning on whether or not I should immediately start construction on some Ancients of War. Yeah, I could do that. I could actually make an Ancient right behind those 2 Moonwells, and I can pump archers out there to attack the scout towers when they're weak. But I could do that too, or I could still stick with these Shadow Priests and Mercs and stuff like that. They'll do piercing damage, they'll do their purpose, but I gotta worry about this damn Naga Sea Witch. I'm trying to mana burn it as much as I can so she can't keep firing out these cold arrows because it's just hurting my DH way too much. He's already working on an Arcane Tower, he's got that kind of in the back. It's got a lot of range, so he got a good spot to put that Arcane. So I'm bringing out Wisps, I'm using them. The one Wisp that's going down there is to get a neutral hero. I was a little late on doing so. So, I click on that one tower, I see an Arcane Tower, I realize that it's not too big of a threat. I want to take out what's going to be a guard tower, so I'm using that Shadow Priest to attack one of the towers while he deals with my Demon Hunter. And so once I weaken that down a little bit, I'm going to try to run out of the way now. apparently I don't think running the other way is a good idea, so yeah, that kind of sucked on my end. Alright, so the Naga's drained out of mana. It'll bring out some shots sooner or later, one time or another, so I'm also working on my Ancient Protector. I got some mercs coming in. I got an Ancient Protector. It's a moderate defense. I mean, my Ancient of War right now, he would have just attacked it, possibly. Depending on how well I would have handled it. So, okay, not really paying attention to the creeps that were rallied through the towers. I'm basically just trying to prevent him from killing this Ancient Protector, because that's pretty much my lifeline at this point. And I'm also getting a Naga Sea Witch, which I already got, but I'm not using it for cold arrows. I was either going to get a Naga or a Beastmaster, but I decided to go ahead with the Beastmaster, the Naga, and go for Forked Lightning. There you go. I mean, true Cruel Beast would have done a good purpose, but I don't know. I put all my stuff in the Force Group 1. No need to have too many at this point. You need to have everything consolidated into one so you can actually focus in a little better. But, yep, getting my Ancient of Lore. Trying to get another Ancient Protector out there. I realize that the Moonwells are about to die. Just messing around with my mercs right now. Before the Moonwells die, I'm going to go ahead and try to take a hit off of them. But until I see that scout tower that I try to weaken, get another Forked Lightning in there. He's got guard towers out there, so my base is pretty much starting to crumble. So, he's holding pretty good with these towers. So, okay, he sees the Ancient of Lore. He wants to get rid of that. I see a couple footmen I can take out, so I go ahead and do so. Making sure I mana burn that Naga as much as I can. Kill 3 footmen. Starting to pump Dryads. So, I need to make another Moonwell right now, so I go ahead and do that soon, after I make sure that I get that Ancient Protector in a nice spot. I bring my Demon Hunter up front a little bit, only to get hit once or twice, just to kind of pull Rare back into my base a little bit so I can get a few hits. Because I just finished the Ancient Protector, he'll be a little too confident, saying, hey, I can kill this Demon Hunter, I can get some good shots on it, let me go for it. And I managed to get a footman off of that. So I'm going to keep trying to pull them back a bit, kill the Moonwell, so I got to get another Moonwell if I want to keep making some units here. But once I have this Dryad out, that's all that I really want right now, is just have some more of control on the situation. I get the 2 Shadow Priests out there, so I can heal up a little better, which is what I kind of need a lot right now, because my Moonwells are running dry, all that lovely stuff. So, whatever he constructs that's close to my base, I'll make sure that I take that out. I mean, he's already got a multitude of towers here. That's not really so friendly towards me now, is it? So, okay. Still, trying my best to hold him out there. That Ancient Protector, I have no Wisp on Lumber. I have plenty of gold, so I'm going to go ahead, use all my Wisp to speed repair that Ancient Protector, because I need that right now. Because if that goes down, then I don't really see any way that I can still stay into this game. So, alright, Ancient Protector doing its good purpose here. Minor splash on the piercing damage. So, that deals with towers fairly well, but I selected the Ancient Protector to hit the peasants. Once the peasants are gone, the towers should be no problem. The towers can't really hurt my Ancient Protector unless he has a big army, and the Ancient Protector, I can wait as long as I want. As long as there's a scout tower and I can take about 3 or 4 hits on it, it goes down faster than you can imagine. So I'm using it right now just to hit these peasants, taking those out. But once the Naga comes out there, I try to get a few more hits. I know that I'm not really going to kill it, I just don't want it to be out there in front, because it's gradually gaining more and more mana for the cold arrows, and with my Demon Hunter up front like that, it might be a little problem for me. So once again, attacking that peasant, making sure that he can't keep that tower up and repaired. So I try to reposition my army here. Very risky for my Demon Hunter. So it looks like we're going to do a trade of units right here. I was going to try to get a portal, selected my Demon Hunter, but I didn't portal in time. But I do trade off for the Naga. So with the Naga dead, I was actually very, very sure that I would have a good chance right now, because I do have an Ancient Protector still standing out right now, and I need to micro my units a little bit better. So, I realize, alright, no real rush to run out there. Neither one of us really have too much of a priority at this point. We're both kind of at a standoff. There's the whole no man's land thing right here. No one's going to cross in between there. There's towers. There's an ancient protector. I've got an army that can slow them down to a good degree. So I got level 2. I don't auto-cast on the arrows. I just press the hotkey if I want to use it once. I just figured that would be best rather than just constantly shooting those when I really need forked lightning at this point in the game. So, excuse me. Alright, so whatever rep is in front, get rid of that so he can't really advance upon me here. Can try as he might, but it'll be a little hard for him. I know that bringing this Ancient Protector out here right now is it'll hurt him a little bit, but he'll be able to reach these towers, which is all that I need. I mean, I have Wisp. They can't reach the Wisps. I'm happy. I have plenty of resources going on right now. I still only have 4 in the gold mine, and I realize that in a little bit. Yep, I put that in there. Go to the gold mine. 3 will repair the Ancient Protector. It's dealing enough damage as it is to the towers. I see his footman attacking the altar. Easy kills to me. See, I manually just hit R. Run up in front of it a little bit so it can't really run out of the way. Working on the DH. So he's kind of intent on killing that altar, it appears. I don't think he's really looking at those units too much. So, alright, I only need about 1 Wisp right now for the Ancient Protector. Gonna bring those back into lumber. So, okay, I'll work on my second Ancient of Lore. And at this point in the game, I want to start to work on bears. So after that Dryad's out there, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a bear out. But looking at the game time, it should be over soon. So DH is out there, mana burn, yada yada yada. Slowed the Naga beyond the reasonable point. I love Ancient Protectors. And the tower goes down. And pretty short but sweet match for you guys, so I don't know, there's a lot of flaws in the game with micro on both of our ends, but basically just shows kind of how to stick into the game a little bit. I have a few other replays like this where it gets kind of close like that, and I think I'm going to have a few more of those posted, either here or Warcraft Strategy, either one. You can view them there. So score's kind of close. Hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I enjoyed doing it for you guys. Until then, later.